Today, I am thrilled to chat with the author of Change Your Diet, Change Your Mind, Dr. Georgia Ede. In this interview, we're going to take a unique approach to her story. We'll delve into her childhood, her diet growing up, and what inspired her to pursue psychiatry. We'll also explore how she discovered the power of dietary interventions and the profound impact it's had on her life and career. Plus, we'll tackle some fascinating questions from friends on topics like staying motivated, overcoming setbacks, and making ketogenic living accessible for everyone. Georgia, how are you today?
Well, much better after that really nice introduction. Thank you so much, Stephen. Thanks for inviting me.
Can you share a bit about your childhood, what it was like growing up, and what was your diet like growing up?
So I tell people I'm nutritionally pro-choice, and I will help you optimize your diet to make it as brain healthy as possible with whatever food list you feel most comfortable.
So we heard about your interest in nutrition from your childhood, but did you have any early experiences that sparked an interest in science or medicine? What led you to pursue a career in psychiatry?
Because we have really powerful treatments now, root cause approaches that help most people in ways that no medicine can.
What led you to explore the connection between diet and mental health?
Epilepsy and bipolar disorder have an awful lot in common.
So you said that when you discovered the ketogenic diet that you tried it for yourself, and I'm curious, what was your diet like just prior to that? And do you remember what changes you made to try to do a ketogenic diet?
Yeah, I mean, protein is such a controversial topic. I really wrestled with it in the book because there still is really no consensus.
The other things you were saying was like all the things that you cut out because you felt better without them.
Yeah, it's amazing how many foods there are in a standard diet that can be irritants.
So can you tell us, like, what does a typical day of eating look like for you now? So what about for holidays, special occasions? Are you having treats? Are there things that you indulge in?
Usually my indulgence on a special occasion is, honestly, the simpler the diet is, the easier it is. Well, do you want to try to do like a rapid fire?
How do you stay resilient and manage stress when facing criticism or pushback in your advocacy? For individuals in financial decline, how can they access ketogenic resources or support? What mindsets do you think are most helpful for staying committed to dietary changes? Next up, we're going to talk about ketones and tracking. So, what are your thoughts on tracking ketones? Do you think it's essential or is it optional? Your book mentions gradually lowering carbs.
Yeah.
Do you have any other strategies or suggestions to accelerate keto adaptation? What is a piece of advice you'd give to your younger self before you discover the diet, something that would have gotten you through the tough times?
What would you say, Stephen? What would be your advice? See, that's what you get when you interview a psychiatrist.
What's one powerful piece of fat-fueled philosophy, a life lesson, or a mantra that you've embraced on your ketogenic journey and that you think could inspire our listeners?
You sent me this question in advance, and I thought, I'm going to just let that one come to me, and it's not.
So I have my own unique way of saying the tagline, like a rapper. I say, fix yourself with fat. And what I've been doing is asking all of my guests to say the tagline for us. So what do you think, George? Is that something you can do for us today?
That sounds very easy.